I want to talk to you today about the second generation Nest learning thermostat. Now, of course, I just picked this up, and if you follow me over at Innovative Nurse or listen to RNFM radio, you know I talk a lot about technology. And here at Spire Health, we're always working on trying to help people achieve that next level of wellness. Well, hopefully we can do that both for my family and help out the earth a little bit too. And also a little bonus, I guess I should, if I'm prioritizing health of my family, health of Mother Earth, and then of course my wallet as we pay our utility bills. Now, of course, on the side here on the box, it talks about the thermostat controlling half of your energy bill and roughly about $1,100 a year on average. Now, it says that 20% of that is wasted based on the thermostats that we have that are programmable, because apparently we're not using them to the fullest, where Nest actually learns our habits. So it'll know when we're home and when we're not home. So of course when we're not home, it'll dial down the heating or cooling, or up or down, however, depending on the season. Of course, right now we're in fall, so I'll talk about heat. So when we're home, it'll dial up the heat so that we're comfortable. But then, of course, when we go to bed or we're not home, then it'll dial down the heat. Of course, the beauty about this is that it connects to your home Wi-Fi system, and you can manage this wirelessly using your iOS device. And I believe they have an Android app as well. And of course, you can also access it from the internet on your computer or tablet device. So anyway, I'm going to do a quick unboxing here, and then also I'm going to do the installation myself. It says you can do this install in about 30 minutes or less. I'm actually pretty handy when it comes to things like this, so I'm going to be just fine, I believe. I've already moved my old programmable thermostat, filled in a few little holes and kind of touched it up with some paint. And so I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you what's in the box, and then of course I'm going to install it. And then of course afterwards, what I would like to do over some time is see how well it's learning what our habits are, and then also write up a few reviews here and there, whether it be on Spire Health or on Innovative Nurse. But anyway, I'm really excited about it. Second generation was just launched a few days ago, actually. And I followed it since the first generation was launched, but I'd only known about it for about a month. So I was waiting for the second one to come out because I knew it was about to launch. Anyway, let's take a look and see what's in the box. Okay, so I've already taken it out of the cellophane wrap, and so I just have the box here. Of course, the packaging's pretty kick butt, I've heard, because it's almost like opening up an Apple product. And the interesting thing is you can get this on Amazon, which I buy a lot of my stuff from Amazon. You can get it at Lowe's, and then obviously, as I mentioned, Apple. Apparently, the Apple Store sells them. So, but I did not go to the Apple Store to purchase this. But I just wanted to see what we had in here, and I figured if I'm filming, then might as well do that. So yeah, it's almost like if you have an Apple iPad or some kind of product, I mean, typically you have the device just sitting on top of this, and the packaging's pretty minimal. And it was funny because the first generation and the second generation were right next to each other, and this box was actually smaller. So apparently they have decreased the size of the Nest. Don't quote me on this, maybe 20 or 30%, something like that, on how much it sticks out from the wall. So that's pretty much what you get. That's what it is. That's what's on the back. Plugs right in here. Of course, that's the front. Alright, so we have this. I'll go ahead and put that here. Put it in the box. Now, installation instructions are in here. You got your welcome guide, and of course your concierge service, and I believe that's where you find somebody who can install this for you. And then, oh, so here's, yeah, this is the installation guide here, telling you step by step on what to do. And of course, these are your labels for the wiring. And what you do before you remove your old thermostat, you can use these to then label your wires so that you know where to put them here. Now, the interesting thing, well, I was going to say, for me, what I did, of course, using the technology that I had, I ended up taking a picture, a photo of my setup prior to removing all the wires. So I actually know where all these wires are going to go. But I'll go ahead And since they gave them to me, I will use the labels and go ahead and label the wires. Anyway, I also wanted to say, for those that have some older homes, now this will mount just right on the wall for you. This will just mount right on the wall using this. I mean, this will just go right on the wall, and then this attaches. Of course, if you have an older home where you don't maybe have a stud nearby, there's a bracket here. There's also a base here where you can cover like old drill holes or nail holes or whatever was keeping it up, and then you can just fasten it like so. Okay. It looks like they went ahead and put the screws in here. That's just a piece of cardboard. So that's about it in the box. So anyway, we've got the nest, metal bracket, a faceplate to cover those holes to make it more aesthetically pleasing. Of course, some extra, or the screws that you're going to need, the install guide, and of course there's screws here, and look at that, nifty little screwdriver, as if I need another one of these. I'll take it. These are the mounting bolts that'll go either in the stud or in the drywall. Oh, and then this is the wiring, and of course it's nice. See, get that in focus. See, I have the level here. It'll tell you if you're level or not. Yeah, you just thumb down, put the wire in, and then it's attached. And of course, on the Nest website, they also have the installation instructions. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. I'm not gonna like hang around too long on this unboxing.